Hi there, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to use these Winsor and Newton watercolours straight out the tube. Ultramarine we've got an alizarin crimson hue and a cadmium orange. I'm going to get this brush here, which has got a nice pointy end, just add some water to it, and what I'm going to do is try and make some triangle shapes directly onto the page. So wetting the page first, and then I'm going to add the watercolour afterwards, straight out of the tube. So if you can see there's sort of a triangle shape coming down the page, and I'm going to reverse it back up the page here, wetting that area, and again back here. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then this one on the end here. Okay, so I'm just going to see what happens if I put these colours straight on. So just taking the top off there, let's see whether we get any kind of effect. It might need some assistance with a brush, just to try and get it to move around. Not moving exactly how I want, but I was expecting it to granulate quite heavily, but that's okay, no worries. I'm going to put some on here. Some here on this one here. Taking some more of this paint and just putting it where I want. Just deepening that one. It looks a bit pale. Okay, so now I'm going to get the cadmium orange, put that in a different place. Getting my brush, moving it around. Lovely vibrant colours these. Then I'm just going to add the alizarin crimson. Just trying to get the top off, it's quite difficult. Again, I've washed the brush. Just getting that orange off. Just adding this lovely red to the page. Sort of run out of space on that one, but that's okay. Just going to edge that, see what that looks like. You can see some of the colours are mixing. So we're getting purples where the blue and the red have mixed, and a brown colour here where all three colours are mixed. Just keep going until you're happy with what you've done. Okay, you can see there some really nice colour mixing going on. So I'm just going to leave that to dry now. Back in a minute. So now the painting's dried and you can see the lovely colours it's left. You can see all the colours, how they've merged together and created different colours. So a bit of colour mixing, like I said earlier, a bit of purple here, browns, etc. So what we're going to do, I've got these pencils which have different colours actually in the lead. So I'm going to try and use these and see how they work. So I'm going to pick this one up. I'm just going to look for shapes and see what I can find, and maybe make some shapes to do some colouring in. So I'm going to start off by just following this line here. Just a bit of shading really, just to accentuate some of this mark making. So as I turn this pencil, another colour will come out. So these are very, very pretty for mark making. I'll just do a bit of shading here. Maybe just do a shape here. Maybe another one here. So you're just looking for shapes within the paint, and if you can't see any shapes within the paint, then you can make it up. So I'm following this line here using the greeny kind of side of this pencil. If I turn it round, I might be able to get a bit of a blue going on here. Just going to shade. I'll try this yellow bit, see what happens there. You can see it lightening up some of this shading. So I'm going to outline just right at the edge of the paint mark. Get a nice line to define that edge. Here, just making up some marks. Pencils, I would imagine you could get them from, you know, a marketplace online. I just bought these from a local craft shop. They were relatively cheap, and I looked at them and I thought they look good. I wonder how they will turn out. You don't need to get anything exactly the same like this. You can just use a selection of different coloured pencils that you've already got and just keep changing them. You'll come up with exactly the same kind of effect. So you don't have to spend loads of money to do art. Look around, you see what you've got. And pick it up and start messing with it, see what happens. You'll outline this with this pencil. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know that I like to do this. Gives a nice edge when you take the tape away. I do like these pencils though, the way that they randomly select colours. You're not having any control over it. That's quite interesting. Definitely not making any choices with the colours. Just adding more detail, pressing hard with the pencil to get an outline. Just outlining some of these shapes, just so they stand out a bit better against the background. So I want to just clean up these lines. So I've got a white Posca pen. I'm just going to paint over to try and clean up these lines a bit. Peeling away the tape to reveal your picture. Just heated up all of this masking tape. Just makes it a lot easier to get your picture off, to take it off. There you go. Very simple, easy bit of abstract. I think it looks a bit like stained glass windows. Very pretty. Okay, well thanks a lot. Hope to see you soon. Bye.